Hello friends, in this video we are going to see some endgames with best tactical finish. Tactics not only belongs to middle game, some of the finest tactics are in the endgame also. If you like this video, kindly press like button and also subscribe button. Now moving to the position, if white plays a6, then rook to b8 is there. If he plays a7, then rook to a8 is there. So after this, black king can approach the pawn and he can win the pawn also. So what to do now? White played a very beautiful tactical move here. He played bishop to b4, stopping black rook moving to the 8th rank. So after rook into b4, a into b4, a6, the pawn cannot be stopped and the pawn can easily becomes a queen. So rook into b4 is not there. So if he plays c into b4, again a6 only, rook to c3 the only defense, a7, now rook to c8. Now white can take the pawn and then threaten. If he plays rook a8 queens, then rook into a8, the pawn on b4 will remain. So white can take the pawn now threatens rook b8. So black plays king to g7. Anyway, rook b8, rook c1 check, king g2, rook a1, pawn queens, rook into a1, rook into a8, rook into a8, king f6. Black has no compensation, so white wins easily. f4. So after rook h8, king g7, rook e8, then it is clear loss for black. Now we will move on to the next position. Here black rook is threatening white knight. So if the knight moves, then rook into a5. So black can easily draws after rook into a5. So white finds an interesting move here. He played a6. So if rook into a4, then a into b7. If rook b4, then c6 wins easily. So after a6, b into a6 is forced. Now comes c6. So if rook into a4, then king to d3, stopping c4 defense, rook c4 defense. So after rook a3 check, bishop to c3. The rook cannot capture the pawn. So the pawn becomes queen after 2 moves. So he resigned. Now we will move on to the next position. Here there are 2 pawns on the 6th rank for black. So 2 pawns on the 6th rank wins easily against a rook. But white has some tactical possibility here. He played king to d6. So now the pawn is attacked. So he played d2. Now king to c7. If the pawn becomes a queen, d1 queen, then rook a6 check, b into a6, b6 check, king a8, b7 check, king a7, b8 is equal to queen mate. So there is no defense here after king c7. If he plays b6 also, rook into b6, if the pawn becomes queen, rook a6 is mate here. Now we will move on to the next position. Here there is a beautiful combination. So black has an outside passed pawn with the support of the king also. So he is nearly an equal position. But white has a tactical possibility here. He played rook into a4 check. If the king moves to c5 or c3, he can play rook a8. So he can win the bishop after g8 queens. So he has no move but to cut the rook. So after king into a4, bishop g6. This is the fine move white has. So this move wins for him. If bishop d5, he can play bishop e8, king to b4, bishop into d7, king to c3, then king to f6, king to d4, bishop e6 wins easily. So black has to play bishop into g6 only. There is no other move for him. So after bishop to g6, g8 is equal to queen. Now if bishop d3, then queen e8 again, bishop b5, then queen into e5. So this is also an easy win for him. So now moving on to the last position. Here black wins here. Black to play and win. So if king b6, rook a6 check, king b7, rook a3, bishop c6 means then king can come to c2 and b2 and wins the pawn. Rook e1 means bishop to d1. Now black loses the a2 pawn. So what is the move here for black? We will see now. Black has a tactical move, tactical possibility here. He plays bishop to b5, attacking the white bishop. If bishop into bishop, then king b6, attacking the rook and bishop. So if white plays bishop into bishop, king b6, rook to a8, then king into b5, king c2, now rook h1. So now rook into a2 is forced, rook h2 check, king b1, rook into a2, king into a2, king c4, and wins the d4 pawn. This is an easy win for black in the king and pawn ending. So after bb5, he cannot play bishop into b5. So white tried rook into b5 here. Even after bishop d1, he can play, black can play bishop c4 supporting the pawn, and then rook b1 is threatened. Even bishop c2, rook b1 is playable, and it's an easy win for black. So there is no other move but to cut the bishop with rook only. So after rook into b5, then rook b1 again, rook a5, pawn promotes to queen, rook into a1, rook into a1. So now it's an easy win for black actually, because the rook can move to h line to capture the h pawn. It cannot be prevented. If he prevents by bishop e2, then d4 pawn goes. Thanks for watching.